So in this video, home sellers, I want to show you what kind of data we have as far as the buyers in our database to actually be able to present you with people who are ready to go to buy your property. A lot of realtors say, oh, I have a lot of buyers, but the question is, what kind of buyers are they, and do they like the type of property that you have available? So again, I'm giving you a little peek behind the scenes here. This is my marketing dashboard for my software. And when I have a new listing, what I do is actually go in here to generate a report. So I'll just type in a recent address of a property that we sold, and we could type in all sorts of things like, what price range people are looking in, how many bedrooms, bathrooms they want as a minimum, right? So we can type this type of thing in here, and we can see, we can generate a report. And here's what that report's going to look like. So here on the screen, you can see essentially what's going on. So this is kind of a summary for you. It's an executive summary that I can give you on a PDF. And it's showing how many people we're getting in front of on a regular basis with our online marketing efforts. So we are marketing on Google, Facebook, YouTube all the time, getting in front of people to constantly be building our database of buyers, because obviously there's some attrition there, right? Some people buy something with a different agent. Some people get priced out and decide they can't buy. Some people, decide to move to Arizona instead of Seattle. Different things can happen, but we are always marketing to grow that database and get more people in. So then we can take a look at what is the potential audience for your property. So for example, if we're marketing this house in Shoreline, there might be 300,000 people or more who on the social media platforms that we're using are indicating that they are likely to want to move. This may be people who are searching on Trulia or Zillow for homes, people who have been talking to a mortgage broker, first-time home buyers who are just, big data is incredible. They're stalking you and following you everywhere. So we are able to tap into that for your benefit in this case to try to find out who we can get your ad in front of. And this is just contrasting to, the typical person who might post your ad on Facebook, and it's going to go to their friends and followers who are looking at their account on a regular basis. And as you know, Facebook only shows your posts to a small handful of people who actually like and comment and engage with them. So this is what a lot of people are doing when they say they're on Facebook, and this is what we're doing advertising your home. So I'll show you this in more detail, but essentially one of the ways we advertise your home here is to run a little video ad like this, and then it gets in front of people, it has this information, and if they click on it, then we're able to capture them. And if they engage in it without maybe entering their name and number, we can still tag them. We know they're interested, so we keep advertising to them, trying to get them to come all the way down into the funnel and take the step of registering with their personal contact information. So for each house, each property that we list, we can do a number of different phases. And I know in the past, homes were selling very quickly, but as the market changes, it takes a little bit longer to sell things. We're going to need to do more advertising. So we can actually adjust the advertising and do different videos and different ads for new listings, for open house listings, for listings that have been on the market for 30 days, if we do a price change, if it's been on the market for 60 days, and when it goes pending and sold. So this will adjust automatically based on the status of your home and what's going on with it. And then we can also choose who to put it in front of. Who are we bringing the ad to? Is this a home that's likely to appeal to new parents? Is it for investors? Is it going to be someone that's maybe downsizing and wants to go into your property? So there are a lot of different ways that, again, we can use this big data concept to get your house in front of the right people. And this is the part that I was alluding to at the beginning, which I think is super powerful. It's, do we have the right buyers right now? And so what we're doing here, again, is looking at people in our database. These are people who have already registered, and we have their contact information. So this is essentially showing us a call list of who to call. And I know it's blacked out for you because, again, of privacy, but I have access to these people, their phone numbers, their emails. you can bet I am going to be calling them, talking up your property, emailing them the details, and making sure that we can find someone who is going to be the right fit. I almost always generate my own buyers. They aren't necessarily the highest bidders. Obviously, it's been a very competitive market in the last weeks, months, and years. So we want the buyers that are going to be best for you, not just a buyer that I happen to generate. But I can tell you that between this marketing, open houses, sign calls, I have been generating a steady stream of buyers through this marketing that we're putting together. So this is one of the ways we're different. I hope it makes sense. There's a lot here to digest, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.